Having strangers parade through your house when you're trying to sell it is a huge downfall when you're listing your property here in Tucson. Today, I'd like to talk with you about how to sell your property without any property showings or hassles in today's post. Hi, my name's Karl. I'm the broker over here at Karl Buys Houses, and dealing with property showings can be one of the most agonizing aspects of selling your house with a real estate agent. You know, opening your door to stranger after stranger and letting them just walk through your house can feel intrusive, especially when you don't know anything about them or where they're coming from or what they might be carrying. Today, I'd like to offer you some tips to help you sell your property without any property showings in Tucson. So let's talk about some of the most obvious things you can do first. Obviously, one of the very first things you can do is use an open house instead. Now, if you decide to list your property here in Tucson and you don't want to deal with showing after showing, you may want to use one of the most obvious things, and that's just using one big open house. All right? This will allow you to show the property to a number of potential buyers all at once. Plus, generating a large crowd to see the house can also increase a potential buyer's urgency to buy the property right away. It could make the house appear to be in high demand, helping you to get a higher offer more quickly. Now, on the downside of this, holding an open house could mean a lot of strangers wandering through your property all at once. And it could be easy for them to, well, pick things up. I mean, it's for items to be rummaged through or maybe even go missing. Right? Many homeowners feel like an intrusion of privacy when you have so many people parading through the home. So if you decide to hold an open house, just make sure that you've planned accordingly. Next, create an outstanding virtual tour. Right? There are times when a seller here in Tucson may try to sell the house sight unseen. And in this case, in order to sell the house without any property showings whatsoever here in Tucson, you may need to create an impeccable virtual tour. Hire a professional company to create video walkthroughs with a professional quality video. Now, drones obviously could be used both inside and outside the home to provide a bird's eye view on the property. Next, obviously, you want to disclose everything. If a person is buying your property without a property showing, they're going to want to know as much about it as possible in order to make smart decisions about what they're going to do on how to sell it. Now, if the house has any kind of defect, you're going to need to make sure that your potential buyer knows all about it. And of course, you're going to want to highlight the great things that you've done to the property. But in order to sell it ethically and to keep your buyers happy and to keep you out of a lawsuit, you'll definitely want to disclose all the information you have about the house, whether it's good or bad. Obviously, a big thing you can do to help ease everybody's mind is have an inspection done. One way to get a buyer the information they need to know about a property without seeing it in person is to hire a professional third-party home inspector to perform a proper home inspection. Now, the results of these inspections can be shared with the potential buyer, helping them have confidence in what they're buying. You'll know what's been checked out by an inspector and what's been repaired recently and what it's going to cost to fix it up properly. Of course, there's always the final option of selling the house directly. As a seller, you may benefit directly from selling your home directly to a home buyer like Karl Buys Houses. Well, it's true I'll probably come and take a look at the property in person. I'm not going to ask you to fix anything up or do any cleaning. You can leave it as dirty as you want to when I see because I see past it to see the potential of the property itself. I'm going to handle all the details of the property, making the selling process just as simple as possible for you. If you've got an unwanted property and for whatever reason you don't want people coming through it or you're wanting to sell it without having a lot of hassle, I encourage you to pick up the phone and call me today, 520-403-6227, or click on the link below and tell me about your property. I'd love to talk to you about it. As always, have a powerful sales day. Bye-bye.